Live right now?
We are now, man. What's going on?
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
How's everybody doing today?
Great,
man, we're
great,
live.
great.
We're live. Oh, man.
All the way
Let's start
live.
right up. All right, hold on. We got to back our guests out before we screw this up. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oops, sorry.
Our bad. That's what happened. That's what happens when the Kings show up late, man. My apologies to everybody.
Man.
We're starting the episode a little behind schedule today. Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I am your co-host, Trev Elder Cannabis. Joining me tonight are my other two co-hosts. Guys, introduce yourselves. Let the people know what's up.
Oh, yeah. I go by the name of Willie Scandals. Tonight, my name's going to be 1323 in honor of all the lives that they keep finding in these unnamed graves, I guess you could say, you know. It's just so sad. And you know what? We have a lot to talk about a little bit later on. So, Coach Treasy, what up?
Oh, man. My name is Coach Treasy, Roscoe Treasy. You done know. No long talking, man. Let's get to work.
All right, man. We're gonna hit them off with an intro song, seeing that we didn't do our normal intro. So we're gonna give them a track that I just did. It's called 215 and Still Rising. And then immediately after that, we're gonna bring in 514 Online Mix. We got Chris Celia and Flint in here tonight. So let's check out this track all together. Get with the movement. Orange is the color. Let's find these bones, man. Let's bring them all home.
How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found?
Imagine being a youth, splashing in the creek,
Okay.
laughing with your friends in the language that you speak, soaking in the sun, but you're far from a beach. The only thing in life that could suck is a leech. Then one day, all your friends are cooped up, not knowing where they are, all cooped up.
Where'd you go?
Wonder to yourself, could this be real? Not knowing that they're all missing meals. When you send a letter, it always gets returned. They don't want you to know about the babies being burned. Nightmares or dreams, this is you as a teen. Most of your friends vanished in the wind with the queen. Now you're afraid, remembering the raid. Kids are being slayed for wearing a braid. Now as an adult, you feel like a fool for not trying to stop these residential schools.
How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found?
Why the hell I gotta deal with all these racists? Same type of cats who worked off baby natives, placed them in a school, supposedly to learn, and years later we discovered these little kids burned. I got the 215 out of a profile pic, and I'ma stand with all y'all till we fix this stick. Unfortunate for us, we won't see them again, so we write this song and we'll bleed for them. I was shocked out my shell when I heard this reality, not sure if my brain can handle such calamity. Another damn tragedy swept under the balcony. People wanna go off by Eddie and Malcolm. The trust got away, hella left with the wind. I had to write this verse so I can live in my skin. I'm discombobulated, out or in. My soul told me if I did it, I'd be equal to sin.
How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? I used to play in the sandbox with all of my friends. We couldn't care less about the color of skin. As kids we just played, had no say in the end. Taught to respect the law, and comprehend that the darker your skin, the less likely you live. The lives that they take ain't theirs to give. Our voices are silence waiting for tides to shift. They came to our souls bringing death as a gift. 215 moms, 215 dads, 215 kids. No one ever heard laugh, no one ever heard cry. I can't watch this past, pointing fingers at the other like a kindergarten class. Open your eyes, it's getting hotter in the kitchen. No more residential schools, they murder indigenous women. This is the end of the colonial state. Can't turn back now, don't even try to escape.
How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found? How many children have to be found? How many graves? How many now? How many children have to be found?
So yeah,
Man.
there you have it, man. We just released that joint there, man, and you know, we had it planned when they first came out, right? When the first number came out, the song was supposed to be called 215. But as I said, week after week here on King's Court, we're gonna be in for a surprise. The numbers are gonna get out of fucking control, and here we are. We're at 1323 now. You know, 1,223. Sorry. So it's getting bad out there. But anyways, man, we're gonna liven up the show a little bit. We're gonna bring more happy vibes. I'm Willie Scandals. That's Elder. That's Kourt Treasy. What's up? We are King's Court, baby.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Yo, how you been doing this week, fellas? Treasy, what's been going on in your world, brother?
Man, everything's good. Everything's blessed, Kings. You know, just working hard, man. Got some things in the backyard. Got some things growing. Pop some more seeds. Stay tuned for those updates on Ellis Green houses, shit. You know what I mean? Back in the studio next week, going hard. Just kind of got that anger motivation a little bit. You know what I mean? So definitely just working hard and staying focused, man. How you guys doing, though? How you guys doing today?
Elder, you seemed a little bit behind time today. So what had you so busy, man?
You know what, man? We've got some new works. We got some new projects in the works. On the cannabis side of things, been branching out, reaching out, doing a lot of meetings on the fly. I actually got stuck late in a meeting in Scarborough. I was like, "Hey, man, I got a show. I gotta go." I thought it was gonna be one of those episodes where I was going live from the back seat. I was like, "Oh, just create a studio in the back seat on the fly. We can do this."
No doubt.
Yeah, but you know how it is, man. Just putting in the work. Getting the education out there. We got like all that new R&D we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. All that's getting ready to launch. So we're gonna be hitting new with some medicinal stuff coming up. So watch for that on my private page as things happen. Like when your studio goes dead on the fly. God damn.
It's pitch black. But yeah, man, on my side of things there, man, look out on YouTube, man. There's a lot of things that Willie's involved with that's going to be popping on YouTube. And our guest here tonight has one of those things, one of those very special things. So we're going to bring our guest in here just in time to be late for our 9:20, even though we've been late all night so far. But we're right on time. Just put it that way. We're
running somewhere between Rasta time and Elder time.
Hey, man,
that's just
like native
right
time, man. Shit.
Fuck it. I was on time. I was never late.
This guy's saying he's on time. Like, no offense, brother. I love it because every week Kourt Treasy scares the shit out of me, man. We all be gathering up backstage with like 7 minutes till the show starts. 6 minutes till the show starts.
All right, man.
5 minutes till the show starts.
Yeah. Want to bring our guest in? We'll bring our guest
let's bring him in. Let's bring him in.
So today we have all the way from Montreal and Kahnawake, we have 514 online mix, Cresselia and Flint. Let's bring them on in. What's going on? What's happening?
It's Cresselia with you.
Hello.
Welcome to King's Court, guys. Welcome to King's Court. Such a blessing to have you guys here with us, man. We appreciate you making the appearance today.
All right,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
This is our 920. We call it our 420. So we're all gonna smoke together,
Ooh.
and we're gonna
I
get to
can't-
know one another a little bit more and more. Right? It feels good
can't-
for me to actually repay the favor. You guys interviewed me like 3 times now, and it's good to finally repay the favor. And Elder wants to talk a lot, so get ready for him.
Oh yeah, I talk a
This
bit.
is how it goes, man. It goes around like that.
What are y'all smoking on this week? Tell us what's up on your 920. Willie, what you hitting over there, bro?
I got some I think they called it black tar hash. And I have a little mango kush, I think it was called. So a little salad inside my little bong here that just happened to pop onto my lap. And it so happens that Elder got the exact same one. Shit. Treasy, what you got?
Yeah, I got a little combination.
Not your flavors yet, but what you got right now?
This ain't my flavors. Trust me. I got a little purple breath mixed in with a little bit of some really, really good do. So those are good. Those are the things. I got a little of that, and I got some big skunk that I'm just gonna have some from light stuff. So a little something. We got a little trio over here. Elder, what you got?
Man, I'm waiting for you to ask me. I'm so excited. So my friends from London Donovan had stopped by the other day to the shop. A friend of mine from LD has been trying to produce a product for over 2 years. If anybody knows what hash weight, there's 2 different ways to say it, man. If anybody knows what hash rosin is, live hash rosin, fancy word for like a super, super killer process where they use ice water and ice to remove trichomes off the plant, and then they turn that into a paste, they dry that out, and then they press that with a rosin press. And the yields are like ridiculously low, like so low that it doesn't make any sense to produce it commercially because the prices are so high.
Yep.
So it's very rare to get this stuff. If you do, it's super expensive. But LD dropped me off a gram. I don't think I've ever really had this stuff before tonight. But I've got some live hash rosin.
Elder.
Yeah, live hash rosin from London Donovan. Yeah, because you know what? People brought it to me and they said, "Oh, this is live hash rosin," and then I smoked it, and I'm like, "No, that's." But LD brought me some, and you know LD if he's smoking it. Yeah, it's the real deal.
Actually, before we just rolled up in this interview, I was enjoying some nice blueberry. Shout out to On the Pot Dispensary for that as well. And I had to make sure I had to get that water before I started talking.
Yeah, you got that dry mouth, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks you guys for coming on the show. Oh, yes. Always a pleasure. And we didn't even ask you guys though. What's the flavor you guys are smoking?
Flavor?
Yeah. What's the strain you guys are smoking?
Oh yeah. It's exactly what you said before. I said blueberry.
So you're smoking on that? Okay.
Yes, it was blueberry. Right before we hit the interview.
That's where you got that. Nice. So you guys are feeling nice. Good. Blueberries are nice. Blueberries are nice. Yeah, it's a nice painkiller too. It's a nice good. Blueberries are always good for the painkiller. Yeah. For sure. So, Willie, you want to start us off, man?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me.
Here we go.
Let me just go into my notes here.
Notes.
See what I got for these ladies. We're squad right here. These 2 ladies, they're my homegirls, man. We go back to like the first day of the pandemic. It just so happens that we met up and we've been linking since. So first and foremost, how's it going? And welcome to King's Court.
Thank you so much for having us here. Honestly, it's a huge pleasure because like you said, Willie Scandals, we've been writing together for a while now. Yeah. And we were supposed to meet up a little bit before the pandemic, then the pandemic hit, but that didn't stop you, Willie. You kept going. And shout out to you. And it's really cool because we also got something else coming out with Willie Scandals. So it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop with our guy, Willie Scandals, man. Shout out to him.
So this brings me to my question, right? Is like, first off, I'm going to get to you, Chris Celia. I mean, together you guys are quite the fine influencers, but I'm going to split my questions in 2 to make sure Flint gets one and you get one. So
sounds good.
You chose to be the face and the voice for the most part of 514 Online Mix. Was this something that was planned or did this happen by default?
it happened by default. Actually, we always wanted someone else to be the face of the business while we ran everything in the background.
Okay.
But it is always hard to establish a new team, especially when Flint and I are so used to doing everything together. It's really really hard to do something like that. But we did not want to be the face of the business. We wanted someone to be the face of the business who can stay long term.
Right.
If they have their own projects, that's great. But we need someone who can be like, you know what, we are looking to do this long term. We want to ride with 514 Online Mix Radio while we do our own projects, but we are here for a while. That's exactly what we need before we make someone the face of the radio. But I want to be in the background. I don't want to be the face. I like to be unknown, but it didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
I started being known by numerous people. Actually, Flint and I would go down Chateauguay or Montreal, and a few people would hit us up and be like, "Oh yeah, you're the radio host," and "Oh yeah, we heard you on 102.3 FM." And this is all recent. This has all been recent.
Yeah.
So the journey has just been a blessing.
If I could just jump in real quick, because you said you were looking for your face for your radio. I just want to say that Willie's got a great face for radio.
Right? I know. But Willie Scandals is doing his own thing. You know what I mean?
I got a list this long of things to do.
You guys are looking for a team member. You guys are looking for a team member who's all 514. I understand that.
That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Willie Scandals is an amazing artist to work with, and I don't ever want to lose this type of artist when it comes to interviews and everything. And sometimes when you basically work together like the way Willie Scandals and I are doing, it lasts so much longer, and you get to follow a journey that is so interesting, right? Like that's what we do. We interview artists and we like to find their journeys. And it's so cool when other artists they have platforms like this and we get to collab. It's such a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
Right on. Thank you for the answer there. It definitely filled us in with a little bit more information about who Cresselia is and who 514 Online Mix is. So I'm going to move along to my next question right away, because I like to give you guys both something to sink your teeth in. So first off, welcome to the court, my fellow K-Towner. Yes, sir. Ganawage is definitely in the house tonight. Let's show them how versatile and how entertaining Ganawage is now, right? Because like last week we had Rise Nutrition here, and my wife is a crazy person, and she told some crazy stories. So we're not gonna get into those kind of stories here. We're gonna talk more about who you are and your accomplishments, because like I said, we're very versatile here. We don't just wear one hat.
That's true. That is true.
So
and it's funny that you bring that up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's funny that you bring it up, because I do wear many hats, because I like to be behind the scenes for 514 Online Mix. So I'm filming, I'm setting up the lights, making sure everybody has their mics, But then I'm also an archeologist, so I'm very busy.
Where we were going with this. That's where I was going with this. So that's what I was going to say. I said, you're definitely a player of many hats, and I've seen you make noise over the years. So it was no surprise that I found you side by side with Cresselia, providing a platform for artists. But one of your more accomplished titles is archaeologist, right?
Thanks for having dinner.
That's true. That is true.
So let's talk about let's talk about how you became so passionate, and what's your biggest find up to date?
So I became interested in archaeology like as a kid, but I didn't know it was archaeology. You're just playing in the sand, you're having fun. But as I got older, I started to realize, there's a lot more to be an archaeologist than just digging in the sand. And I started to understand that, this is kind of what the real history is. Because people lie all the time, but the soil can't lie at all. You know what I mean? So when you're digging, you're seeing the truth flat out how it is, whether you like it or not.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So I was like, well, the best way to kind of change the idea of history and not rewrite it, but just put it the right way, is to be on the front lines and start doing that work. And then showing those people, thank you. Thank you.
Salute to you. Salute to you.
Off,
we love the truth.
Yeah.
We love the truth here on King's Court.
What's wrong? with what they're saying. But you know, you hear their side, and that's fine. But then you tell them, okay, I listen to you. Now you're gonna listen to my side.
That's right.
And then a lot of the time they start realizing, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe
the soul don't lie.
Maybe I didn't know what I was talking about. And it takes these little seeds. Exactly. And so these little seeds, you lay them into these people, and eventually, with enough care, they're gonna start changing how they see these things.
I like that.
And
I like that a lot.
I think the most like coolest find I ever found was my first field school I was ever on, and we dug near the rapids in Verdun, if you know where that is.
Yeah.
And we dug so far that we actually made it to about 3,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So when we did that, I ended up finding an axe head, like an actual stone axe head, and it was so like in perfect condition. And I was like so amazed. I like couldn't believe my eyes what I found. You know?
Black Panther shit.
Nice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's exciting.
And ever since then, it's like the artifacts, they just come to me. And then like the other side of my job, which is like a little bit more hard for me because I have to deal with the ancestors that I find, not only their artifacts. So when I find these ancestors, there's a lot of ceremony and a lot of things that need to be done to make sure that they're in a good place, I'm in a good place, everybody who's involved is in a good place while we're dealing with them.
Good for you, man.
Salute that. Heavy. For real.
So like with everything that's going on right now, it's a little hard because like I know there's gonna be a lot more, and this is just like the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, Babylon's is the skirt's coming up.
Yeah.
And people like you are chipping away at it. So salute to you, really do.
Thank you for that.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna pass the mic over to Elder here, and he's gonna hit you off with a couple of questions. Then Coach Reeves is gonna follow, and you guys can have a very good night. Maybe.
You think he's getting out there?
He's got a bomb for you later.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Queens? My name is Trev Elder Cannabis. Oh man, I'm so high right now. That live Astros too. Now I see why it's so sought after.
Get it together, Elder.
I got it, bro.
I need it.
Your mom is there and everything.
No, she just left. She stuck her head in. She's like, get it. She's trying to talk to me, behind the camera, and I'm like, Ma, just talk. She's like, I gotta go. She's like, can I put bunny ears behind your head? I'm like, no, but can I at least come wave to the people? I was like, Jesus, my. So yeah, sorry about that. So I always have a couple standard cannabis questions I'd like to ask people, of course. You know, as your career and your challenges, especially archaeology, first off, salute to that, man. That's some tough work.
It's huge.
Mentally and physically, that's got to be a lot to endure. So that's off to you for going through with that, man, for sure. But that being said, how hand in hand does your radio broadcasting and cannabis go? You guys got to be medicated to go in there and do what you do. Like myself, we do shows. There's no way I could do a show sober. So I've always wondered what it would be like to do a full radio broadcast. And that being said, are you guys medicated when you do it? Do you medicate while doing it? And do you let your audience know that you're medicated?
Never while doing it, okay? But usually before and after. For me, it's become like I don't only smoke for pleasure. I smoke to connect with the universe. You know what I mean? This is basically how I'm connecting with the universe, sending my thoughts through the smoke, you know, to the universe, and basically getting that feedback back, you know. And like sometimes that's how I base my show on, is just energy.
That's Rasta.
Just energy. You know what I mean?
That's Buddha too, bro. I mean, that's
so Rastafari.
That's right there.
Yes, man. Yes.
Do you let your audience know that you're blazed up, or do you keep that to yourself?
For sure. Especially because we are sponsored by On the Pot Dispensary. Shout out to them. They're in Ganasadage. And we also love to support them. They support us. And of course, I've been blazing for years. I stay forever blaze. And you know what's funny? I'm Jamaican, but I'm the only Jamaican in my family.
Where are you from? Where from the yard you from?
Hey, you get your questions.
Wait. Jamaica here. Everybody shut it down.
My mom's from St. Catherine in Jamaica. My dad's from Kingston Town. You're done on Kingston.
Jesus. You know, west side of the island and Mumbo Bay over here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elder.
No, you're good, bro. I love it.
We're Jamaican people. My Jamaican family. You know, I ain't been in the yard in like 3 years. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. So when dude, you threw me. I had 3 questions.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good, bro. I'm playing with you. So before you go in the studio, I mean, myself, you know, I pick and choose my strains depending on the work that I'm about to do. Right. So when you're heading in, and first off, I love that concept, smoking for the universe. I feel like I do that with you every morning, man. That's my morning smoke out in the world. Bring it all in, right? Bring it together. Yeah, for sure. So I can feel that, right? So I mean, different. That's it. Different strains for different times of the day, different kind of things. So what is it? What's your favorite creativity strains? Like before you get in there, before you're getting ready to address the people. What's your favorite couple of your favorite strains? You know, indica sativa. Where you at? What kind of strains are you smoking to get yourselves in that mood to get in the studio?
There's actually like 2. It always changes. Like my preferences, my varieties always change. But when it comes to during this time, around this time of my life right now, it's usually blueberry and also Girl Scout cookies. But blueberry right now is an amazing indica. I like to stick to indicas right now.
Yeah.
I have so much energy and I'm trying to, you know, process this energy in a different way. So if I have sativa, oh my God, I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. I'm going to be way too hyper. I'm going to just, my mind and my thoughts are going to be everywhere. And that's good if I'm on stage. That's good if I'm in front of a crowd hyping everybody up. You know, but when it comes to radio, sometimes you just got to stick to one topic, do basically the start, the middle, and the ending. And with sativa, I want to go everywhere. But when it comes to indica, my mind is so much more focused and I'm relaxed and calm.
Yeah. Nice.
So blueberry and Girl Scout cookies.
Besides the conventional roll it up spliff, and of course, if you're Jamaican, I know you roll enough spliff.
You're done.
But
you're done. No.
Do you guys consume any other forms? You know, like do you guys do dabs at all? You into what's your favorite ways to consume? We all have our daily way to consume, but then you got that special shit you do on Saturday nights, bust out that edible or bust out that dab rig or whatever, right? So what are you guys into? You know, for your recreational type of high?
Yeah,
edibles.
Like
in hot sauce.
Shit.
In everything, drinks. You know what I mean? I love edibles. I love drinks. If you can get me a drink, I'll be doing a dance and I'll put on a nice show, man. I'm telling you. I love drinks.
Did you try the infused rum?
Not yet, but is that from your place right now?
Medicine Box.
Medicine Box. Okay, I didn't try that. I didn't even see that yet.
Yeah, it's around.
Healing House. We're just looking at infused drinks right now. We had some samples dropped off from the Tainega territory. From a company I'm really familiar with. To be honest with you, I've been waiting for a good opportunity for me. They're waiting for me to try it, to give my opinion. Yeah. And I've never had a liquid edible before. I've never had it in drink. So I'm not really sure what to expect. So this weekend I'm off. So I'm going to toss back one of these 1,000 milligram drinks. And then, of course, I've got to go live while I'm doing it and see what kind of effect it has.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So I'll definitely be doing a review on some drinks this weekend. It's funny
it's going to take a long time to hit you, though, man. It's going to...
But once it hits...
Actually, I find the liquid faster.
Well, the liquid that we're looking into, not to get all science because that's a different show, but we've been looking into nano emulsified technology. And what that is basically like THC is an oil base. So of course, trying to infuse it with a liquid can be kind of difficult. You know, it doesn't mix well together. Nano emulsification allows it to be more like a liquid form and infuses to raw liquid a little bit better. However, it hits you in about 15 minutes. A company blessed me and sent me a bottle of Cron Perrion. We drank that here on one of the first episodes, I think, or maybe it was the other show. But I had a glass of this champagne. You could get it alcohol infused or not. and I had one cup. I had like a half a glass, and like 25 minutes later, man, I was looping. I was doing the whole. Oh, like the show's got to end soon.
Oh, like it's equivalent to like 4 grams, 5 grams, 10 grams, depending on what kind of dosage you have. But it hits you hard.
Yeah, I'm excited to try this 1,000 milligram drink that they sent. I'm curious, really curious to see how it's going to taste. With most liquid infusions, I've never found like a nice tasting one, but I'll kill that. I'll kill that stuff with Mio. I want to thank you thank you guys much again for joining us at King's Court. I'm gonna pass you over to my boy Coach Treasy. I'm sure he's got many questions now that he knows one of you is Jamaican. So it's all yours, my brother. Take it away.
Jeez, the thing about Jamaica, we didn't have to ask questions. You already know.
Fair enough.
It's like you know?
Yeah,
love
see
it.
it.
Love
yeah,
that. Love that.
Yeah. So, guys, again, thank you guys for coming on the platform. Always.
Thank you.
What are some of the one of the questions I have is what are some of the struggles you guys go through with your platform? Like some of the, just the roller coaster rides we all go through, but what are some of the some of the real shit you go through, so to speak?
So it's for me, it's always been like business first. That's hard when you have a relationship. It's hard when you have a family. It's hard when it's not the only thing you do. Like this summer I'm going to be off and doing just 514 online mix radio. But I usually have a day job, and I'm trying to do the editing. She's trying to do the filming, the flyers, the radio, the other radio show on the FM channel, and it could be very overwhelming. But I love it. I really do love it. I enjoy it. I don't think I can live without it right now, especially. It keeps me sane. It keeps me happy. It keeps me good. It just keeps me good. But sometimes I would choose the business over eating, over sleeping, over some of my basic needs. And that's where the struggle ties in. So I got to make sure I take care of myself, have my Zen moments, take some more time for me. And that's also a struggle too, because when you start taking time for yourselves, it means more people are waiting, and they're waiting longer. So it's hard learning how to balance everything. It becomes a struggle, but it becomes a challenge as well that I enjoy overcoming.
I love it. You got anything to say?
Yeah, so like I find like a lot of the struggle too that I'm noticing is that when you're using like Facebook, for example, when you're getting too like good, they want to stop what you're doing. So it kind of like defeats the purpose, because you're trying to like work all these things, make sure everything's working and everybody sees these things. But then at the end of the day, if Facebook doesn't let them see it, it makes it a little harder. But
that's true.
Like that's why like you have to like go into other social medias and then actually go outside. Like now that we can actually be like around people, it's a lot easier, because now you can actually go out, do these small events and different things, and you could meet with artists, and like that struggle is like kind of lessened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel that 100%. So next question really is, I'll always ask this: what is the like pinnacle or the goal for 514 online mix? Like, what is it like? You sit back and like, yo, we doing it right now. This is it. We did it.
The ultimate goal is to be basically a household name. We want to be a household name. We want to be a network. I want to be the next Oprah, Wendy Williams. I really want to do it big. And a lot of people think that when you're from Montreal, it's not going to happen. And a lot of artists, a lot of platforms are showing that it's changing right now. There's a big change coming through. Our scene is changing. A lot of people are supporting each other, like as if, like, for example, like what we're doing right now. People didn't do that back then. No. People weren't connecting like this, and the only way to win is if we do this together.
Right.
Yeah, we want to be a household name. I want to be a radio show, TV show. I just basically want to be that household name that lives on for generations, that I'm not going to be alive for, but my family can basically reap the benefits.
I love it. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And I think another part of like our goal is to like give a safe space for people to actually express themselves like regardless of what they're doing, whether it's a business, whether it's their artistry, or like even if you're just political and you want something, you have something to say and you want people to listen. Like we want to make that safe space. So like when we're that network, we'll be able to have those different platforms after that, so that people can like go to these specific ones and be like, okay, yeah, I want to talk about what I'm feeling, and not have to be like worried that they're going to be judged or that nobody's going to see like their story.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Billy Ball!
Oh, shit. Trevor, could you please give the disclaimer?
Yeah, you know I got this, bro. Hold up. All right, so on behalf of Healing House, Roscoe Treasy, Elders Smoke Shack, Elders Greenhouse, and any other businesses that are associated with this show or those involved in this show, we do not take any responsibility. This is a full disclaimer saying whatever comes out of Willie's mouth next has zero reflection on the rest of us.
I don't know him.
All right, man. It's all yours.
5 seconds. Putting the mute on.
All right, man. Seeing that the ladies got to bounce and they got to get out of here on a short interview here, so I'm just gonna keep this one easy. Check it out. If 514 Online Mix opened an OnlyFans account and still featured local artists as you do on your platform, who's one artist that you've already interviewed or would love to interview? Who would you showcase on this OnlyFans, and what kind of stuff would you make them do?
Jesus Christ.
Yo, that's really hard. That's really hard. No disrespect, but I would have to showcase DJ Pop Tart.
Pop Tart.
Hands down. She's an all
she'd
around
probably be good on there.
artist, right? Crazy DJ. She has the looks, she has the vibe, she has the music. I would say DJ Pop Tart for sure.
Shout out to Pop Tart. Good question. Well, what would you make her do though, other than DJ? I mean, it's a Willy bomb, right?
Well, you know what? That would be up to her. I don't know, man. I would love a great show. So you know what? She puts it on. You check her show.
If you ever check out her show, or even in person, she holds it down.
Yeah.
We're definitely
I gotta do stuff. My wife is right here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me
So I'm saying, man, it ain't just the Willy bomb. Some nights it's like they're really gonna fuck your household up, fucking bombs. Some nights, man.
I love it, man. It's a vibe to me, guys. It's a vibe for real.
I don't know if she did like a up close of just her mouth eating Pop Tarts.
You know, I could.
I mean,
brainstorm.
But anyways, yeah, that was the Willy bomb, man. I tried to keep it easy. I didn't want to embarrass anybody here tonight, you know. But it was still fun that you had a quick answer though for something that you know it's commercial, something that you know it's appealing. You know what I mean? And at the same time, you get your name out there. You know, like I don't know.
I think they have some
private only.
They must have some dirt on Willie to get such a light ass Willie.
Oh, not yet.
That was a bomb. That was like a little fucking.
That was like a fucking dude. That was like a, what do you call it? Like a black cat firework, man. That doesn't even look a passive explosive.
That was a jumping jack.
Yeah. Pew pew. No, look. Check it. My queen just got me a new fucking dab tool. That was perfect for his little Willy bomb.
Yeah,
that was a
pew.
It was such a vibe tonight, for real.
It's like a stormtrooper. He always misses. That one missed, right?
Yeah. But we appreciate you guys coming on straight up.
Thank you, all you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this was really the funnest interview I ever had, for real.
Yeah, you know what, man? You guys are right on. We appreciate you so much for coming out here. Definitely post up your links in the comments if you can. And I'm sure Willie will take care of that for us too. We'll post up your links in the group.
I see my music too, man. Straight up. I got some music.
For real.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
On behalf of King's Court, thank you so much for being here today. We'll have you back again sometime, man.
Thank you.
Blessed be. All right, take
care.
care.
514 Online
all day.
Oh man, those two are all right, man. I got to check out their radio show for sure. I'm coming out your way, right? So I'm gonna see if I can get them tuned in on the radio on the way
online.
Only get straight to live streaming.
Dude, I'm old school. I'm like, I'll be on the radio, like dialing fucking shit, going, where's this? Where do I find this talk show?
Actually, I'm pretty sure they broadcast on. I can't remember which.
102.3, I thought.
Yeah, 102.3 they were saying. So I'm gonna definitely check them out, man. I
I
love her vision. I want to be the next Oprah. I loved it. I love that goal. Household name. I was like, yeah.
Well, in that area too, in Montreal, and Willie will tell you they need platforms like that. They need unity to get the music out. Because that was the main thing. That was the problem is the unity. The unity wasn't there, and then there was no platform really like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Yeah.
Besides, literally, like Willie, that's why he's doing it. Like, ain't nobody else doing this shit out here. So let me, get involved.
Yeah, that's good, man. I love what you guys do. I love how you guys support all these artists and shit like that, man. It's a blessing to see your guys' side of the music industry. Because everybody's got this stigma and they've got this fucking first bomb. That's the first F shot I hit all night. Everybody's got this stigma and everybody's got this appearance of what they think it is, right? From TV shows and crap like that. And it's nice to get down with two guys like yourselves, two real wholesome guys, and see how they do take care of each other and how they do support each other and lift each other up. And for me being the cannabis guy, literally right now in the middle of these two, it's been a real blessing and an eye opener. Get some real experience from these guys and see how they treat their crews and how they all work together. It's a blessing, and I really wish that a lot of people in my industry and my community would do the same thing. If we spent more time, picking each other up, and supporting each other, and what we've been doing, and those simple things we learned from my Holden interview. If we could all do that unity kind of thing across the board, we would be in such a better place right now. So that's like, it's a blessing to be able to bring this kind of education and enlightenment to the people. I love the platform that they do and what we're doing, that concept, just it's good. It's good for everybody. And, it's nice to be a part of it, especially sitting between you two. I can't wait to be on stage with you fuckers, man. Twice now. That's it. I broke the damn ice. Now I won't be able to help myself. My mom's probably watching on the way home. She's like, "Look what happened, Patty. I left the house and he started swearing."
He was such a good Canadian boy until then.
He was doing so good. He had such hopes for him.
Even like, Elder, you're a good kid.
Get him right.
Wiping up.
Spit shine.
Got some sauce. Yeah, the moms were out here. We had some dinner. We had barbecued pork chops, and my mom, she's been cooking her whole life. She's got like a talent. Today she took her first crack at home baked macaroni and cheese.
Oh yes.
Yo, my mom used 2 full-size bricks of cheese in this recipe, and then used yeah,
it is. Whoa.
Is it? I don't know, dude. And then she cut up like a half pound of female bacon in chunks.
Oh man!
And put that stuff in. No, but I gotta tell you, man. It may not. I know for you. I get it, bro. I get it, King.
Look. First of all, that's an amazing macaroni and cheese because when my mom used to make it, it is normal to put 2 bricks. Hell, my mom would put damn near 4 bricks.
Oh damn!
Macaroni and cheese, and they'd be like sometimes 2 different. You know what I mean? A sharp and a whatever. So. That's not abnormal. So that's a good macaroni and cheese. But then, obviously with some other stuff. My life.
Dude, I'm so afraid to go poop in the morning, dude. I'm gonna be pooping like a solid ass brick. The hell, man.
You may not poop actually, but
that's what I'm saying. There probably won't be nothing going on in there. I'll be like, yeah. Anyways, this is a terrible topic. So my parents, they're down here from BC, but they've been staying in my cousin's trailer on their front lawn.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, when I took off to Scarborough, I was like, guys, please make yourselves at home, watch some TV. So it was kind of cute. Come home, my mom, we started broadcasting live, and she's standing here beside me with her phone in her hand, going, "How do I do this?" And I'm like, me with the mouth cover and talk, right? So I'm like, Ma, I'm legit live right now. Like we're interviewing. Like Jess is in the other room. Get Jess to help you. She's literally like right here, holding her iPhone this close to my face, going, "Do I push right here?" Oh, Ma.
You gotta love her.
Ah, for sure, man. God bless my mom. So
absolutely,
they're probably heading back to BC here in the next week or so. So it's been a blessing to have them here with us for a couple of weeks, but I'm gonna miss them at home. Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
thanks, Tyler.
before we jump into this next part of the show, I just want to make sure everybody's out there. So why don't you drop some comments? Let us know what you're smoking on. Let us know what kind of edibles you taking tonight. Hey, man, if you're having drinks, it's summer, man. Let us know what you're sipping on. You know, that's how it goes now. It's Thursday night, and we are King's Court. Elder, what do you got?
Dude, I'm puffing right now. I brought home a strain from work today. Kush Mints.
Okay.
So I've been checking it out, and I got to tell you, it's a heavy indica dominant.
We had that over here too.
Full chest heavy. Like I handle I always cough, right? But this one, it grabs you.
That was
one
bomb. A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember I told you. You said I got the Kush Mints, and I said I go looking for this shit now. So I got my boy who, in the purchasing department at Healing House. He was like, I was like, dude, if you see any of this Kush Mints, so then next thing you know, we had Kush Mints show up in the menu next week. I come in for my 2 days off. I was like, no. Ooh. And I pulled it down. And I got to be honest, guys, listen to this man when he talks about flavors of the week or flavors of the day, flavors of the week. When he talks about his flavors, because I'm the connoisseur of weed style. I'm the cannabis. These are the music guys. I'm the cannabis guy. This guy nailed his description of Kush Mints so well.
Appreciate that.
I literally could have had this guy write a commercial just for his dope ass description of the Kush Mints. And
appreciate that.
My mouth watered when you talked about it, and now I can see why, man. Like it's a pure full indica, so like it's a full body skunky myrcene flavored,
right?
Full body earth tone. Oh man, yeah, you know what? I'm done.
He knocked it out. So now
Treasy,
we know.
Man. How about you?
Now we know what makes you happy, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what's really on your mind and what vibes you like during the week to keep your week going easy. But I have a question.
Oh,
what's bothering you, King? Crazy? Elder? Who's going first? Come on.
Well, you guys say I always go last. You want me to go first this week?
Yeah, go first, Elder. Sure.
All right, man. Mine's kind of light. I'm kind of light.
Yeah.
Who went last week?
I didn't go last. I think you got go last.
I went last.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go first then. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right, go first.
All right. You know what's bothering me, King? 1,323. That's what's bothering me. And we still have 137 residential schools to search. The numbers will be horrific, and an uprising will most likely be sparked. Not against people, but against government and religion. It's simple, man. A murderer is a murderer no matter the age. And we seek justice instead of revenge. These living retired priests, nuns, and RCMP officers must face judges for the crimes that they have committed. The evidence are in the bones, as Flint said earlier in the interview. There's proof in the bones. So, you know, everybody that's alive, somebody must have answers. Somebody must be able to tell a story about at least one of these people by now, one of these children. So, you know, that's all we're seeking justice, not revenge, right? But let this sink in. 1,323 children found in a mass unmarked graves outside residential schools. And that's so far. Now, think about this one. That's 2,646 parents that never seen their kid again or kids. That's 5,292 grandparents that never seen their grandbabies again or ever. So, you know, right now, this ain't about a pity party. This is real life. It's happening right now in Canada. So that's what's bothering me, King. In fact, I'll be back to report more numbers next week. That's what's really bothering me, King.
Damn.
What's bothering you?
All right. I'll tell you what's bothering me. And, you know, I'm sure what I'm about to say is going to come off lightweight until I explain it in a little bit better detail. What's bothering me, Kings, is I've been working my ass off, in my industry for the last 5 years, studying treatment and ailments, studying everything there is to need to know, terpene profiling, gene mapping, everything I can to help deliver the best medicinal treatments possible available in the cannabis industry. So what's bothering me, King, is in my community, we recently found out that a couple of the stores have been changing the names of their strains for marketing purposes. Now, a lot of people would think, what's the big deal? Weed's weed. Well, this isn't true. I've spent so much time trying to match people's genetic makeup to the terpene profiles and individual cannabinoids for each individual strain to make up the best medicinal benefit they can get and relief for whatever ailment it is they're trying to treat. So when a store decides that Blue Dream isn't selling enough, so we're going to call it Red Congo, and my medicinal customers go looking for Blue Dream and can't find it. So what's bothering me, King,
Jesus,
is the people who have got into this industry for the one and sole purpose to only chase the dollar. I would like to say to my community, please never, ever, let's never lose sight of the reason that this plant is what it is and the medicinal benefits that it brings. The recreational fun will always be there, whatever strain that you choose. But for the benefits of the medicinal customers out there and patients in today's society, please stop changing names or get out of the industry.
Yeah, for real.
And that's what's bothering me, King. Oh, and let me say this. The Kings always choose a higher road. We always try to bring some kind of enlightenment, and we stay truthful, and we stay true, and we stay raw. But this is the best warning shot I could ever give. Because on my show, if this store continues to do it, I will out you. I will out you. Because the danger you bring to patients when you do that should definitely needs to be exposed. So that's your warning shot from one King that says, knock it off. I'm watching. That's what's bothering me, King. My man, what's bothering you, King?
It's bothering me, King. I got off the phone with a guy, call him Dr. Fitz, a young King down south, doing his entire agricultural education and business. I met him through another black cannabis union type hemp company. The leader of this company, I look up to, very respected. This guy, who I'm going to have on the show, actually, he's an amazing guy, involved in the education, the agriculture, and getting our black youth involved in the agriculture program and the finances of agriculture programs. Long story short, talked to him and they had a falling out. And what's bothering me is, when are we, especially as people, gonna swallow our pride, swallow our love for a fucking dollar, and understand that we need each other? Yo, we need each other, man. We need each other so hard. When I see these breakups of things that are all of a sudden about to be empires, and all of a sudden your pride for a little bit of money and your pride for ownership gets in the way, it breaks my heart, because we need each other, especially as black people. We need each other, especially as indigenous. We need each other, and especially as, even, I'm gonna say this straight up, as middle class European to lower class people, we fucking need each other.
Yeah,
playing with us, man.
Damn straight.
For real.
And we need unity. So stop all that. I'm gonna keep it short, just like that. That's what's bothering me. We need unity. Swallow your pride and team up and line up, and you see what happens. There's enough money, enough blessings for everyone. That's why we're lining up. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
For real.
Yep.
That's what's bothering me.
And that's what's bothering you, King. Brought to you by each and every individual that spoke tonight.
I legit hope that people get and read between the lines of what we do up here and why we're doing what we do. Everybody always thought this was just going to be some show. Remember, it was like supposed to be. Everybody thought that we were doing this out of spite, you know, and that was the reason we took it to our own platform, because the message that we were really trying to bring was getting lost where it was, and the message that we bring and the unity and the diversity that you see up here, you know, and how we all lift each other up to stay positive and bring artists and bring up comers and bring and showcase all these people. You know, this is what it should have been like. We're not up here trying to get rich off each other. We're up here trying to get rich together.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, even if we got rich, we're going to spread that around and bring other people with us.
Absolutely.
You know, so the message that you bring today in What's Bothering You, King, is strong and powerful. And I really hope that people read between and really, man, damn. The message is getting more strong and powerful every week, man. And every week my heart breaks a little bit more. So I'm with you on this all the way, brother.
We gotta stay strong, man, because you know they didn't have a chance. So we gotta stay strong for those that didn't have the chance.
Yeah.
It's gonna bother me each week. Like I said, we're gonna have updates next week, so we're gonna be back with more of that. You know, I don't know where Coach Reezy went.
He just had a moment.
There he is. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but he made it back though, just in time.
I was just gonna say, if we don't get
part of the show.
Where is it?
Shout out,
there it is,
man.
What's your flavors of the week?
Man, salute. Thank you. You know, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Big salute to First Stop Dispensary out here in Oneida territory. Sovereign land only. First of all, let's get this popping off. You know what I mean?
Wait. I just want to say that I cannot wait to make this trip next year.
Yes. I can't wait to bring you. Yes. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's almost like the
going to see both ways to see both kings next week.
It's almost like a place, man. Like I said, it's almost like a shack, but it's beautiful and classy and just great people. And again, I keep saying it, but that transparency, you know, that
Oh, you mean they don't change strain names?
Yeah, never. You know what I mean? Never. And the owner's always there. The big guy, like just the family, he's always there. You can pull up and you got the kids and go play in the trampoline, get the pit bulls in the back. It's all classy, and you walk in there. It's just a family oriented spot.
That's it, man. A lot of times it's not about what it looks like; it's what's inside.
It's not.
It's what's inside.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is.
I've been to many studios that look like trash cans, but
best sound coming out.
Got in there, man. They had like $500,000 worth of gear in there. Like, why the fuck did you even get this in here?
Exactly. But, that's how they do it, man. That's
what I'm saying.
So the flavors of the week.
Wait, let me get my fucking pen, man. All right, man.
This one was like dear to the heart, and I loved it. And it was a straight indica, and it was the Island Kush. Yo, this stuff was smooth. Yeah, it was smooth. It was smooth, and it was a sit you down. Like, you're not standing up when you're smoking this shit. You're going to sit down eventually. You know what I mean? And that flavor is sweet. It's really nice. It's really sweet. You know,
citrusy,
kind of
sweet.
Yeah, citrusy. Yeah, not a berry, more of a citrusy. You know what I'm saying? So the Island Kush was very, very, very good. And again, I'm going to go with it again, my flavors of the week, because it came with it, which was, I know it happened last week, but I'm going to do it again because I got some more flavors, but they didn't make my favorite. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say them, obviously.
Right.
But again, the purple breath is just a hitter.
I looked on 4 fucking lists for that. Three cuss words. That's it. I looked for 3 of them. I couldn't find any, man.
That purple breath is just it. Again, that's a berry, okay, and that's a hybrid 70-30. But that's that, like, you know, after work, and you don't want to like just lay down. You want to get that like you want to get that stress reliever. You know what I mean? You want to get that. Yeah, you want to get that. You know, hey, all right, slow down. Now let's make some food. Let's get some time with the family. Let's you'll take a walk still, but I'm relaxed. And of course, with that berry taste to it, you know, it's always smooth and it doesn't have that earthy taste. I like earthy sometimes, but like for instance, I had the big skunk and it was so earthy. But it was a good 50-50 though. It was a good 50-50. Like literally, I mean, I wouldn't really get it again. But I had it, and I'm like, you know what? The taste is pretty earthy, you know, whatever. But it was a great 50-50. It was a great focus.
Earthy's okay.
Yeah.
If you tie it with a little myrcene, it's not too bad. But like the full earth tone strain on itself,
yeah, it
doesn't really have a lot of appeal. You know, it's rough on the throat. Doesn't really have any definable, you know, distinctive true flavor.
Absolutely.
It's just kind of like you know, generally outdoors, grown, you know, not cured properly. Anything like that gives that generic earthy hay taste, hay smell. Does the job. I mean, the THC level is there, but without the trichome, without the terpene profile, fuck, man, you might as well just be smoking campfires.
You might as well be smoking, you know. So it's funny, but those are the flavors of the week. Again, it's the Island Kush, and again that purple breath made it again. You know what I'm saying? So next week, I already saw a couple listed. I already stopped by and saw a couple flavors I'm picking up tomorrow. And man, just wait, I got some fruit. I'll say that word, some clues. Fruit next week.
Nice.
Shout out the first stop, man.
Yeah, listen, you know what? I want to give a shout out to the Healing House Jam because we got late. I didn't give a shout out to them, right? So big shout out to Healing House, our main sponsor here down at Kings Court. I know for a fact that some packages went in the mail for my fellow Kings today. There was some mix up with the mail. We took care of that today. So watch, because we are going to be reviewing our full line of True Dose products down from Healing House. There's a full edible line. We've got some new, distinctive, and exclusive rights to some strains that we're going to be introducing as well. So I'm going to send some of these out. Kings went out today. So watch next week. Kourt Treasy's flavors of the week might turn into, oh shit, Elder sent me some wicked ass weed this week.
You know, I'm gonna line it up, man.
Yeah, man, for real. Line it up. Also, I want to let all of our viewers know that Healing House just started a new sale on Sunday. I promise I might have let you guys know because it's such a sale, man. So on Sunday, all day, every Sunday, if you buy a $10, $12, or $14 a gram strain, if you buy an ounce, you can buy your second strain or one of the lesser value for half price. So that's BOGO. Most stores up there do the BOGO on the $100 ounces. We're going to be doing BOGO on $10, $12, $14 gram strains. Buy one, get your second one at half price. So come check us down at Healing House in Alderville. Alderville's only medicinal house out in Roseneath, Alderville, 20 minutes north of Coburg off the 401. Come down and check us out. You might even find me behind the counter there, man. And to be big, huge shout out to Healing House Medicinals for continuing to put up with us down here at Kings Court. And I'm very, very, very excited to say that me and one of the staff members from Healing House are hitting on the road at the beginning of next week. So you're going to see some impromptu live road trip videos of Elder and some other Healing House staff getting high together. But the real excitement will be once we get out to see my man. You're definitely going to see some impromptu lives go with some Kings finally lining up and meeting face to face. Unfortunately, our event did get pushed back, so the three Kings won't be performing live together this weekend.
It'll be very long away from then.
But I got to tell you, there will be some impromptu shows this week coming up with an Elder hiding behind another King where we'll be getting high and doing some flavor tasting together finally in person. So watch for those shows coming up. And of course, Willie, tell the people where they can find you. Treasy, tell the people where they can find you. Let them know.
Here is the first official fucking teaser, and I waited all night for this. I'm fucking excited. I can't wait to fucking say this right now.
Okay, wait. You just said more F-bombs in one sentence than I said before.
You sure did.
That's all right, because I'm fucking excited.
Ooh, more.
He took the record. He took the record right there.
Sorry, bro. There's a record book. I wrote that shit. But
Mental expression device.
Sorry. Anyways, I waited all night for this. I'm excited, tremendously hyped for this. The family's fucking getting a little bit tighter as the day approaches. It's official. Sunday, July 11th, Rise Nutrition, the grand opening.
Damn, bro. Congrats, man. Congrats on that, bro.
Yeah, man, that's the anniversary of the 1990 Oka crisis. They have their annual powwow on the same weekend. So there's a lot of good events going on at the exact same time. So, I mean, it's only fitting, it's a nice hot summer day and they're all outside dancing in the pines that it would be, a refreshing drink that would go perfect with what they're doing. High energy, high nutrition, good protein levels. So, hey,
I'll do my very best to come down and see that grand opening, brother. I would love to be there for you and your family when that happens. We'd love to be a part of that, man, for sure.
For sure. Kourt Treasy, what's up?
Man, look, I definitely are going to do a psilocybin Friday night and taking a Friday off. Shout out to First Stop. I think we got, a great little sample. No, well, that's not a sample.
I still have a package here for you from
We'll send
Dr.
it over,
Kourt.
man.
I
Let's
haven't
get
got
it.
it to you yet, man.
Send it over. I appreciate it. But like, yeah, I'll definitely be going through Friday night. We'll definitely have some fun and see what's going on. But look out for that, July 1st. And me and my Kings are also got this one going. But July 1st, we got that Mohawk Butt Talk interview.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of things to say on that one, man. You guys got to stay tuned on that. You guys think I go hard on what's bothering you, King? Well, we got some things to say there, too. So,
yeah, you don't want to let us loose on somebody else's platform. We keep it rather reined in.
This one's going to be real. So, they allow me to get that right. So, and again, I'm hopping in the studio next week. Got some things popping. I don't talk too much. I just work. So, and that's really it. And big shout out to Divine Seeds. Got the grow going. So stay tuned for some more updates like that. So,
did you get that demo I sent over? The bars I sent over for you to add?
Yeah, I saw the bars.
Yeah,
I put it with the
other stack of all the other rappers that sent me their shit.
Yeah, back to work. Damn, man. I'm gonna hit back on that shit. I'll see what I can do.
Man. Let's see, man. Throw you on stage, see what happens.
Yo, bro, watch. I'm either gonna white rabbit it and fucking stand there stupid as shit.
Yeah, Willie knows your legs get to shaking and shit.
I'll be all right.
I don't know, guys. No.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, you good.
I got
get him
faith
high.
in him.
Get him high and
I love it, man.
Wrap it up.
I can't wait to get high with you guys this week, man.
Oh,
yeah. Wait do you see what I'm bringing? Just to get high with y'all, man. Never fucking mind, right?
Yeah.
Man, anybody will tell you, man, a meeting with me turns into like a Cheech and Chong session worthy fucking shit for real, man. Like, I just want to see if I can do this without making a big mess. This is just like my kitchen table and the mess that's on here right now, man. Like, people come over and have food. People come to my house and we just have those fucking dab parties and shit.
There it is.
Imagine what's going to happen when I get together with you guys.
We'll see. We'll see.
In the meantime, fellas, I look forward to meeting up with both of you. I can't wait to see your show tomorrow night, man. I've been missing out on that Asylum show. I'm really hoping to make my return to the camera on Saturday night. I've just been so wrapped up and busy with other work, these projects we've got on the go. But look for my big return. It'll be coming soon, hopefully.
I hope so, man.
I know, I got to say, I miss it. I really miss it because I miss going through the news more than anything else and making fun of the shit that I find in there. It cracks me the hell up, dude. It does not matter what day of the week it is. You can just Google Florida news. And like something off the goddamn charts happens in Florida. Like, I want to know what's in the water in Florida, man, because people do some crazy ass shit.
Florida's a different, man. Florida different.
Listen, this is the wrong platform, but I swear to God, this was the headline last week, man. Woman severs off husband's hand, uses it for self-masturbation.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
I'm like,
you better hope I never interview you.
Yeah,
that's extreme. Like, that's some weird shit.
You're not gonna do it. Watch this. I'm gonna cut your hand off and do it myself.
Yo, what's up? Like, you don't want to help me out? Watch it. Wham! Take your hand off. Exactly. Like, only in Florida, though.
Yeah.
Only in Florida. Florida. Man puts alligator over shoulder, sets out on beer run.
That's Florida. Yeah.
We're not talking about a pet, dude. We're talking about some guy dragged a 3-foot alligator out of a pond, whipped this shit over his shoulder, drunk, and went beer store to beer store.
Yeah, that's Florida. So what?
Nah, I mean, dude, I'm okay with it. Do you know how much content Florida provides me with on a daily basis for my show, man?
You got gator boots, man. I got a gator on my shoulder. What up?
Yeah, right?
Hey, man.
Ain't nobody coming near you. COVID what?
Exactly.
COVID 6 feet. You better keep your 6 feet, bitch. I'll throw my fucking alligator on you.
I got a gator.
Reminds me of that old Molson Canadian commercial. You ever see that one? Where they're like, he said that it's the Canadian guys down in the States. The guy's like, oh, where are you from? He's like, Canada. He's like, oh, you're from Canada, eh? Bet you live in igloos, eh?
Yeah.
And he's like, where's your beaver, eh? And he's like, my beaver's right here. And there's like an actual beaver on the bar, and he grabs it and he throws it on the dude, and the beaver attacks him.
Good.
And it's like
That's
Wilson Canadian.
That's how it's supposed to be. I like that.
And then he rides off into the sunset on a moose.
Yeah. Seriously.
I love it.
Whoever writes those commercials, man, I'll hook up with that guy. He's hilarious. You know it's past that time, dude. I'm so
man. No,
you good, bro?
Friday nights, you know how we do it. Every single
yeah.
Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at Willie World on Twitch. Come check it out. Kicking it live with Willie. If you're an artist, send me music. I play that shit. Coach Treasy knows. He could vouch. Elder checked out about 10 minutes in the last 8 months, but he's good.
Maybe I'll send something. Maybe I'll send something to Willie. Maybe I'll send something to Willie tomorrow. That Willie. I got a little track to send to Willie.
Dude, help me out. I'm going to call you later, and we're just going to record some gay shit on the phone. And it's just going to be me doing at least put me in the hook, man. You know, put me in the hook.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'll be like Little Dicky, out to be professional. Homie, I'm professional.
We'll figure that shit out for sure.
All right, guys. In the meantime,
my mic
so
broke,
much.
I think.
There you go.
I can't record you. My mic broke.
Oh, damn, dude. That
Cutting
was
out.
like
I can't.
He fell for it too. Like.
I did. I totally did. I just want to take him right out of the stream and I'll just be like, I guess Willie's camera stopped working. Guys, on behalf of King's Court, we'd like to thank you once again for coming out here and supporting us and showing all this love that you guys show for us, man. We so much appreciate it. We wouldn't be doing this without your continued love and support. So, on behalf of the Kings, we will see you next week, same King time, same King channel. And never, ever forget, the only time a king pays attention to the jester is when he's looking for some kind of mild amusement. Peace.